Hey guys, Jordan here. In this video, I'm going to be answering a real estate photography question. And the question of the day or video is, do you need a full frame camera for real estate photography? And the quick answer is definitely no. When we started, we used APS-C sensor size cameras. So when I started, it was a Canon 70D, and that's still a great camera for those that are beginning. You can get that set up with a wide angle lens for really cheap, probably less than 500 bucks. But full frame, no, definitely you don't need it. Now I will say that, if you have a camera with bigger pixels, it has a tendency to perform better in low light. We're big fans of the Sony cameras. We shoot now on full frame cameras. Our whole staff out in the field currently shoots with the A7 IIIs, but we're upgrading to the A7 IVs when they come out at the end of the year. But yeah, full frame camera, having good equipment, and I think it's probably more on the body than the sensor size and the quality of the sensor, right? So when I first started, within a few months, I wanted to start offering high-end luxury photography. So I purchased I think it was a Canon 5D Mark III with a 1740 red line lens. I think it was an f4. But I had a friend that was kind of training me at the time. He had a Canon as well, but then he upgraded. At that time, it was this Sony A7R. It was when they first came out, and then I ended up purchasing one as well. So the sensor sizes were identical, but when you put them on the camera and you boosted shadows and dropped down highlights, both raw images, the Sony was like 10 times better performance. Like when you raised up shadows in the Canon image, it would be all grainy and just not look good. And that's something that's really important with real estate photography, because you are going to have to bring down highlights to get the details in there, and boost shadows, because you're usually dealing with images with a lot of dynamic range, lots of darks, and brightness outside of windows. So that was probably the biggest eye-opener for me, and the biggest tool improvement from one to another to improve the product that I was delivering to my customers, and also made the editing process a lot smoother as well. So full frame, no. You can do, cameras these days are crazy. You can even use a tiny little sensor that is in an iPhone. I don't recommend shooting real estate photography with an iPhone, but I have I think right now the 13 Pro. I've tested on the wide angle lens in it, and you can get some freaking really good photos for as small as a sensor is on that thing. Been very impressed. So sensor size doesn't matter so much, but I will say, depending on what manufacturer you go with and the sensor size, you might be limited on the quality of the glass. Usually with full frame full frame cameras, they have better lens options for the manufacturers. Usually, I say that about Nikon, Sony, Canon, stuff like that. So anyways, that's gonna do it for this video. If you are new to real estate photography, you can check out the free PDF download in the description. It's our real estate photographer jumpstart guide for those that are just getting started. So anyways, that is it for this one. Reach out if you have any questions. We'll see you guys on the next one.